you know, sometimes it's just nice to just step back from all of this shiny goodness you see before you. Grab a glass, a nice whiskey, something else on top, because we're going to make a cocktail together, and then I'm going to show you something really, really cool that you're all going to want. I can guarantee it. So stay tuned. This is going to be a nice, chilled, relaxed evening with Cy the Soundman. What could possibly go wrong? Hello everybody, Cy the Soundman here. I hope you're doing okay. So yeah, something completely different for you. So I thought we'd chill out. I thought I'd make a drink. I don't normally do this on camera, but this is totally inspired by my good friend 365 Days of Silver. I miss the days when he used to grab a whiskey and talk about all of his precious metals. But I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to have a drink, yes. It's going to involve whiskey, yes. It's also going to involve this amaretto made by Di Serono. We've got a spoon. Oh yeah, we got a stack of Social coaster there made by Valui. So I'm going to make a cocktail with you, and this cocktail is called a Godfather, and it's really, really simple to make. Now, if you're not really into whiskey and you prefer something a little bit sweeter, this is a great way to find a balance. So you've got a nice, in fact, this Highland Park is probably one of the best, cheapest single malt whiskies you can buy. Get these from any shop in the UK, pretty much. They always sell these. They're a really, really good whiskey for what they are. Great to drink neat as well if you're really into your single malts. Now, this kind of acts as a bit of a sugar syrup. All right. So what that means is it's going to sweeten it down, but also it's going to give it that kind of cherry bakewell marzipan kind of a taste on top of this whiskey. So it's advisable not to use a smoked whiskey, just a standard Speyside or Highland single malt like this will do the job. So we're going to make a cocktail first, and then I'm going to show you something so cool. It's a gadget I got for Christmas, and it was bought to me by my good lady, and she went in early on a Kickstarter campaign to bring this particular product out. I'm really, really excited to show you what that does. So without further ado, I'm going to do this in one take. So if you want to slip into your slippers and dressing gown now, maybe a smoking jacket, now's probably the time. So we need a measure. And now this depends. Now, a Godfather is a bit like an old-fashioned. Now, this is usually done with ice in the glass first, but I prefer my whiskies or anything to do with whiskey to be at room temperature. So ice is really recommended. A nice solid block of ice, by the way, because you don't want small ice cubes in there, because at the end of about 15 minutes down the line, you'll end up with just water, just ruining everything. So a nice large, in fact, as big as you can get ice cube in there, it will do the job. It will just cool the drink down. It will take a long time for it to thaw out into water. So what we've got here is a standard measure. Now, I used to be a mixologist back in the day, so I used to make cocktails for a living. This is very, very simple thing to use. You've probably seen these around. So this is a double measure in the UK, and this is a single measure. So that's 25 mils, and then you got 50 mils. Okay, we're going to do a double of this because the cocktail is basically whiskey based. So we're going to fill that up like so. Ooh, really difficult and really tricky to do this behind a camera. So there we go. We've got a double whiskey go in. Seems quite a lot, doesn't it? In fact, it is quite a lot. Now, I will air caution on this cocktail because this is separates the men from the boys. This is pure alcohol. There's nothing to calm this down whatsoever. So we're just consuming alcohol. And I know I said that we're spending an evening with Cy the Soundman, but I have to be honest, it actually is a Sunday afternoon. So a bit naughty, I know, because I've got to go to work in not long, really. So I can't get the lid off. Hang on. So we're going to use... God, it gets sticky around the lid, by the way, guys. This Di Serono stuff, it's so full of sugar. Now, this bit's the important bit. You can either use a... Let me just tap that out. 3/4 of one single shot is the ideal sort of mixture. But I like mine a little bit sweeter. I've got the world's worst sweet tooth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pretty much a full shot here. Pretty much. Not quite to the top, but near enough there. That's always a perfect balance for me. This will give the drink a lot of sweetness. And you just need to try this cocktail. But like I say, it is strong. And we are pretty much teaching everyone how to consume alcohol and get drunk very, very quickly. This does get you very, very drunk very, very quickly, by the way, guys. It's a cracking cocktail. So if you're going out to a bar with your friends and there's a cocktail bar, always ask for an old-fashioned or a Godfather. Or an iced tea, actually. Iced teas are really good. So you could use that. And because you won't need many to get drunk. And you're paying the same price as everyone else. But I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stir. Nice and gently. You don't want to disturb it. There we go. Right. That's it. Ideally over ice, like I mentioned. But this is a simple 2-ingredient Godfather cocktail in an English pewter company glass. Highly recommend them, by the way, guys. So I'm going to have a sniff. So yeah, you've got that maltiness coming through, which is absolutely beautiful. But you've got that sweetness. Yeah, you've got that. Oh yeah, you've got that cherry bakewell, marzipan. So this is really for someone with a sweet tooth. But when we take the first sip, the first thing that you taste is the sweetness, the marzipan taste. Just wonderful. It's a chest warmer as well. So if you're really cold and you want warming up really quickly, this is the drink to do. And I swear to God, you do not need a lot of these to get off your face. Such a nice, easy cocktail. And I do enjoy to have these when I'm just chilling out. I've not got anything planned. I'm not doing YouTube videos, or I'm not founding on Stacker Social. I just love this drink. It just takes that harshness away. You've still got a burn, but it takes the harshness away of the whiskey. If you're not a massive whiskey fan, I think you'll even like this, but you will get that alcoholic sort of chest warming burn. It doesn't get the back of your throat because that Di Serrano, it really, really helps to stop the burn. But cheers, guys. I've never done this before, but cheers to you. And thank you for the 900 subs, which is just bloody mental. Gonna have another sip. Right. Now, I don't want to drink too much of that because I've got something cool to show you. So I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to get the box. And I'm going to introduce you to a gadget that is flipping amazing. And this just elevates your man cave accessories, all right? Right, here we go then. I'm stopping it here. Just going to get the box. Right, I'm back. Got the box here. And this is a gadget made by a company called Smockpug. No, it isn't. It's Smockpub. I've only had 2 sips of this. And this is so cool. So in a lot of high-end cocktail bars, they use wood chips to add a smokiness to drinks. It gives off a smoky effect, and it kind of looks like liquid nitrogen, you know? But this isn't. This is actually adding, yes, an effect, but it's adding the smokiness of the specific wood, and it leaves a residue smell on the nose inside the glass once the smoke has evaporated. Now, they normally do this with butane lighters, and they're there ages. And that's why you pay loads for these cocktails with the smoky stuff. They're there ages blowing it like this with a butane lighter. Not anymore. Them days have gone. So obviously, being a mixologist back in the day, I used to do those things. I used to blend things up in like food blenders. And oh my God, I used to, well, what did I used to blend? Ice cream. I used to put ice cream in cocktails, and I used to put Cadbury's flakes in cocktails as well, just to give it that crunchy kind of ice cold It's just like a 99 flake, you know, that beautiful freezing cold Cadbury's flake textures and stuff. But I'm rambling. But yeah, all those kind of things. But I've never seen anything like this. Now, I have opened this box before, obviously, and I have actually used this, but I haven't really got a massive amount of space. Let me just try and move that to the side there just for a second. So I'm going to hopefully be able to do this eloquently. So this was around about £50, I believe, that my missus paid on Kickstarter. And I believe they've got an active website, and you do have to import these. So you get instructions and what have you. So I'm going to try and remember how to blooming do it. So you get a couple of wood. Let me just show you this first, actually. This is really, really cool before I get to the main gadget. So you get cherry wood, natural wood chips. And I'll be gentle because they normally do fill these quite high. There we go. So you get the wood chips, and the smell. Oh, the smell is just absolutely exceptional. So that's the first one you get, and that's the one that I'll be using today to add a bit of pizzazz to the drink I've just made for you. And we also have this is oak. So this really would go excellent with single malt whiskies, basically, or even bourbon. In fact, both of these with bourbon would be absolutely fantastic. Now, just because I've made an alcoholic drink doesn't mean to say that this gadget is only made for alcohol. It's not. You can use it for mocktails, and you can also use it for fruit drinks. And if you really want to go to town, you can do it on those, what do you call them? Those blended juices that you all have in the mornings, all you fit and healthy people. But yeah, can't wait to show you this. So what it does come with is a rechargeable USB cable, as you can see there. What else do you get? You get a little sort of cleaning brush. I hope you can see that all right. I don't really want to zoom in today because I kind of need all the length in the video, if you catch my meaning. But it's a cleaning brush, so you can clean out what you're about to see on the inside any second now. And also you get a spoon. So you would scoop the wood chips and put it into this particular gadget. So I'm going to show you, hopefully, if I can remember how to blooming use it. Because it's been a while. I've been sort of keeping this back so I could share this with you, to be honest. So this is the gadget. It's a cool thing. It's got a big button on the top. Smock Pug. I keep saying Smock Pug. Smock Pub logo on there. There's your USB insert. And this is where the smoke comes out on the bottom. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically put it on top of the glass and let it do its magic. So I'm going to get rid of the box. I've got a bit of room to play with. Right. Let's get the drink. Stacker Social coasters, by the way, are available now at Valui Silver. Go check them out. Right. So if I can remember how to get into this thing, I'm hoping I've charged it as well. So it just twists off like so. Now what you do is you put about 3 of those spoonfuls of your wood chips into this little thing here, this little mini fire pit, basically. That's what this is going to be. And we're going to just simply press the button and let it work its magic. And this is so cool. So what we do is, and I hope you can see this okay. So we're going to put it on like this. Now, do I need to turn that on? I cannot remember. I don't think so. I think it's just a case of just pressing the button. I think all we do is just press the button here. All right, you ready? Please work. No. That's not working. Oh, do you know what? I'll be right back. I forgot something. Right, I'm back. So it needed a bit of a charge. Obviously, this is transportable. It's got a rechargeable battery in it. The green light flashes by holding down the button for 3 seconds. The green light flashes, and then we are good to go. That means it's in standby. Right. Are you ready for this, guys? Check this out. No more butane gas lights. Let's turn it back on again. It automatically turns itself off, which is a great feature to save the battery. So here we go. Press the button. Look at that. Now it's gonna do its thing for about 15 seconds. It's heating up those wood chips. Such a cool thing. And there we go. There we go, guys. There we have. Oh, the smell coming off that is just insanely good. That woody smell. Let's have a taste. So get it straight in. Mm. Oh, man. So what it's done, it's infused the inside of the glass. Great effect, isn't it, with the smoke for a few seconds. And the taste just changes straight away. I've got to have another sip. Oh my God. It's very nice. Mm. What an amazing thing. And even with just those 3 spoonfuls of wood chips, that can go for ages without even needing to change the chips. So you've got a lot, really, you can do with this thing. So this isn't a dry ice kind of effect. This is actually to enhance the taste and the smell of the drink. This room now smells like, you know, when you go to an American's backyard and they've got those wood smokers and they're cooking briskets. It's like that smell that they have with all that beautiful wood before they put the meat on. It's just, this room smells incredible. Oh my God. So yeah, had to show you that, guys. What an amazing gadget. And if you're a bit of a connoisseur of nice drinks, especially whiskey, or I don't know whether it would work with gin, actually, I'm not sure. But if you enjoy a really nice drink, and like, yeah, the inside of the glass just smells incredible. It adds such a character to a drink. Just had to show you that. What a great little gadget. So check them out, guys. That's Smock Pub, not Smock Pug. I'm not sure whether they're on Amazon, but I know that you can buy direct from their website. But there they are, guys. What a great little gadget. It enhances the drink. The wood chips last for ages. The battery lasts for ages as well. You can get quite a lot of goes out of this, but then by the time you've used a full battery, you'll probably be on the floor or in A&E getting resuscitated because you've had way too much alcohol. But cheers, guys. It's nice to spend time with you, actually. Quite enjoying this. Should have done this as a live stream, I think. But yeah. So I'm at 920 subscribers, guys, which is just stupidly mental. And closing in on 1,000 subscribers, which will be an amazing thing. And like I mentioned in my last video, I will be doing a gorgeous giveaway for you that you might enjoy or not. I love people to own these whiskey glasses, so I'm hoping I might be able to get one of these to give away, maybe. Not a cheap glass, these, by the way, guys. These are about 30 quid, but they are heavy. Pewter on the outside, pewter at the bottom. But the crystal glass is just first class. But I can't wait to hit 1,000. I hope we get there. And I hope we get there soon, because obviously Stacker Social's getting there as well. It's got lots of members in there now. So we're at, I think, 970 at the count this morning. So we've got 30 more people to go. And I think probably within the next 2 weeks we'll be there. What a great achievement for everyone at Stacker Social. And what a wonderful celebration we've got planned for everybody. And I know that I'll be having a few of these on the special evening that we've got planned for you. It probably does the Stack Collector's head in that I get a little bit tipsy, but I'm so proud of everything we've achieved and just getting the good word about precious metals out there. It's just fantastic, isn't it? So anyway, I've waffled long enough. It's been nice spending an evening with you Sunday afternoon. So have a great weekend. I shall see you soon, where I'll be showcasing more of this beautiful stuff. Cheers, guys. Bye.